Hey everyone, John here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a breakout move here on crude oil. I'm liking the look of this move up, so I want in on this. 49.76 is my entry. We just got filled 3 contracts there. My stop is going to go below the low here, and because our stop is so far away, I say so far away, it looks like it's really far away. Today's range is actually pretty small. We're only going on, a 50 tick range on the day, so keep that in mind. The stop actually isn't really that far, but the size of the candles kind of makes that a little bit deceiving. So from our entry point at 76, stop goes down to 51 on this huge breakout bar, and I'm looking for this move to double itself up. So from my stop to my entry point, that is where I am looking to take profit, and that puts me directly on top of 50. Now, my target's going to be at 50.01, one tick through it, and it's not a big surprise to see that kind of move, where you hit those big round levels, those big magnetized levels like 50 or 75 or 100, those big levels that kind of draw your eyes to them. A lot of times when you hit those, you'll slide through them by 10, 15 ticks even sometimes before it actually finds an area of resistance. So that's kind of what we're looking for here. Now, given the lack of range, I'm not expecting a 20 tick slide through that because that would be almost half of the day's range. But a couple ticks through it, definitely possible. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. 50.01 is going to be the objective. That matches my stop down at 49.51. The entry point is at 49.76. We are coming back after a holiday weekend this past weekend, and yesterday was actually Memorial Day, and this is one of the most popular holidays at the beginning of the year for a lot of folks. A lot of people leave town. It slows the market down drastically. So I'm not expecting a whole lot, and seeing today's range be so small wasn't a whole lot of a surprise, if I have to be honest. But that being said, we're still getting a nice sign that buyers are here and they mean business, and they're in breakout mode right now, hammering through this bull channel right here after failing at the bottom from the sellers. That seller failure at the bottom was immediately shut down into buying pressure, and now we're in the upswing. So 49.76 is the entry point. I'm looking for 50.01. All right, so we tested our entry point to the tick. In that to the tick hold on our entry point shows that buyers still have a lot of interest, so I'm going to be adding one more at 49.86. Now, once that gets triggered in, I'm going to be looking to move my stop up significantly underneath this last little low that formed right here, primarily because if this is buyers defending that earlier entry point, I don't want to see this low broken. So I have one more on the table, looking up to that 50.01 area. Beautiful little bounce right on a to the tick test of that break-even point, and they turned right back up again. So knowing that the buyers are defending that same location that we were in long earlier, that gives us a whole lot of confidence that they're looking to continue this move up and drive this thing back up to the high. So main objective is going to be at $50 a barrel, expecting a little bit of a slide through to get our target at 50.01, and you could probably even go up to like 50.10, and that's usually about the amount that they'll slide through. So we'll give it a little bit more time here. We're seeing the major defense that we've been looking for. Stop is almost nothing now, and we have an extra one on the table. Buyers pushing aggressively higher here, $50 right around the corner. Now, given that we are so close to our target and we've been sitting in this for so long, I want to reduce all of the risk. I don't want to see us even pull back underneath 49.90, and there we get the target fill. Beautiful move up. That's exactly what we were looking for, and it even gave us a gorgeous opportunity for an add-on for another quick move higher. So overall, just an absolutely gorgeous trade on an otherwise relatively difficult day to trade. Coming back after a long holiday weekend, half the people don't even show up to work on time, so it's going to be a little bit of a tough day, and you have to wait for the perfect opportunities, and this is a beautiful example as to why that is, because once you catch them, you get some huge moves in your direction. So that's going to do it for me, and we will call it there for a one and done type day on a holiday weekend, coming back on a slow start. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.